another, or a fresh daily dose of ASMR. You chose that. Well, for today, we're gonna drift through the quiet corridors of human curiosity. Let's talk about curiosity and where invention meets imagination. But sometimes even tragedy. So sit back, relax, and listen to the whisper of the history's most iconic invention who killed the inventors. Quite ironic, right? And we're gonna start with Franz Reichelt, nicknamed the Flying Tailor, 1912. Well, he's famous for inventing a wearable parachute. But that invention killed him because he tested it on himself by jumping off the Eiffel Tower, and the parachute didn't open. There is a famous footage with him jumping from the Eiffel Tower. Quite a tragedy. I don't know why he didn't test with some sandbags, for example, not by himself, right? Instead of himself. So, Franz Reichelt first. In the list killed by its own invention. Next, Thomas Midgley Jr. Thomas Midgley Jr. The engineer who out-engineered himself. 1944. His invention, leaded gasoline and freon, both later proven to be highly toxic to health and planet. But how he died? Well, he was stricken by a polio, and because he was an engineer, he created a complex pulley system to help him get out of bed. Unfortunately, he became entangled and strangled by its own pulley system, and this is how he died. Well, safety first. Yeah, right. So, Thomas Midgley Jr. Next one, Max Valier, rocket car pioneer, 1930. He invented alcohol-fueled rocket engine for cars. Sounds very rocket science for the 1930s, right? Indeed it was. And how he died? His experimental rocket engine exploded during a test, killing him in the blast. Well, don't sit behind something that goes boom before it's certified safe. Wow, we're talking about 1930. Next, Sylvester H. Roper, steam-powered bicycle. Well, an early motorcycle powered by steam. And how he died during a demonstration ride. He suffered a heart attack and crashed. It was too scared by his own invention. too much horsepower, maybe for one heart to sustain. I don't know. Next, wow, in the list, Henry Smolinski, a flying car dreamer. His invention is named AVE Mizar, a Ford Pinto with airplane wings attached. A flying car, yes, okay. This was in 1973. And how he died? Well, the wings detached during flight. Okay, and he crashed, landed with a car. I think car belongs to road usually, right? Yeah. Henry Smolinski. Next, William Bullock, rotary printing press, 1867. His invention, a high-speed rotary printing press. How the inventor died. His leg got caught in the machine invented. Well, he didn't die. Yeah, right there. He got an infection, followed, and he died of septicemia, general infection. Okay. Next, Karel Susek, stunt barrel engineer, 1985. He invented the shock-absorbing barrel. Sounds fancy, but that shock-absorbing barrel was destined for some Niagara Falls stunts. So you can imagine how he died, right? Indeed, during a demonstration, his barrel hit the side of the water tank. All right. Next, the famous Marie Curie, the famous pioneer of radioactivity, Nobel Prize winner, 1934. Her invention, radioactivity, polonium and radium. But how she died? Because of prolonged exposure to radiations. Well, invisible danger is still danger. Good. Next, Horace Levson Huntley. Well, he invented the submarine that hit back. Well, that's a metaphor, of course. In 1863. The H.L. Honey, a Confederate submarine, early versions, an invention. Well, how he died. Horace died during a test dive. The submarine failed to surface. Yes, killing him by the oxygen depletion, so he died suffocated. Alright, maybe he could outcome this fate by using some test dummies back then, or I don't know. Alexander Bogdanov next. Blood transfusion enthusiast Alexander Bogdanov, 1928. He invented an experimental blood transfusion therapy for, pay attention, rejuvenation. Rejuvenation. Well, how he died? He transfused himself with infected blood. Leave your own blood where it belongs. Next, Jean-François Pilatre de Rosière. Jean-François Pilatre de Rosière. Balloon pioneer. 1785. Invented the so-called hybrid hot air balloon, or a combination of hot air and hydrogen balloon, an invention for that period of time. He died by attempting to cross the English Channel in his invention. And the problem is that the hydrogen, which is highly inflammable, ignited mid-flight, burning the balloon, and he crashed by falling down. Hot air and hydrogen don't mix unless you're like fireworks. Yeah. Next, Jimmy Hazelden. Jimmy Hazelden, owner of Segway Incorporation, 2010. The modern Segway. Well, he didn't invent it, but improved and popularized it. He died accidentally because he drove the Segway off a cliff near his home. Yeah. Good. Well, so, come on, let's see what we got here on the list. Otto Lilienthal, the Glider King. Another who tried to fly. 1896. Well, his invention was a success, the first successful glider. But how he died? He lost control during a test flight and crashed from 15 meters high. His last words were, "Sacrifices must be made." Yeah, in that case, gravity always wins. Valerian Abakovsky, the Aero Wagon inventor, Aero Wagon, in 1921. A propeller-powered rail car. Well, it looks like a train, but it's propelled by a propeller engine, plane one. So a train plane. The Aero Wagon derailed at high speed during the test run. And he died because he was inside. Alright. Well, I thought I listed here 15, but instead I forgot one. There are only 40. Alright, don't matter. Doesn't matter. What really matters is if you feel relaxed now after this session. Just use the comment section below and tell me which one do you find the most ironically or most tragic one from the listed invention that killed the inventor. It's a reminder that curiosity is powerful, but even brilliance has its own shadows, right? Thank you for listening, and until next time, don't forget to subscribe if you aren't yet. Hit the bell button to be close tuned to my newest uploads. And until next time, stay curious, of course.